It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey guys, good morning. Your friend Sebastian, Foundation 1440. Good to see you. A beautiful day in Durango, Colorado. Wifey is off working out with her. She's got a trainer right now. Oh yeah, woman's just getting ripped, man. I'm all for it. Like, go, right? We could use a little work on the muffin top, right? And we'll talk about that. But today I want to talk to you about 7 steps to freedom. And if you guys know me, what I do best is I steal other people's good ideas and I want to share them with my peeps, right? I just want to go a little bit faster and get into the good stuff, right? And doing all, sort of working on all cylinders, right? Making sure everything's going in the right direction, because that way one day the hockey stick's going and boom, it just turns up at the end, right? And that's what we're doing. Get there faster, stronger, quicker, less hassles, right? More joy, hashtag joy broker all along the way. So 7 steps to freedom, and it's financial, guys. I hate to say it. Finances are just, if there's a problem, you don't usually have to look too far, and it's finances. And those guys is finances. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Dave Ramsey. Some people don't love him. He's a pretty conservative guy. He's a Christian guy. He rants and raves, right? But I teach Financial Peace University. I love it, and here's why. Millions and millions of people through the program, more than any other sort of financial program on the earth, and more success than anyone. And it's really cool. Dave Ramsey and his group, they just studied over 10,000 millionaires. 10,000, biggest study of millionaires ever conducted on the face of the earth. And more than 80% of those were self-made. They didn't, some percentage of those people had inherited some wealth. But only 90% of them didn't inherit enough wealth to make a difference. And so it's really 90% of these folks were self-made, right? And what that also says to me, guys, is it's about their habits and the way they view and think about money, right? And there's 2 major things that came out of how that happened. And one of them is that they paid attention to debt and the 7 steps. And it wasn't necessarily the 7 steps, but they just naturally fit into what we call the 7 steps. And here's what they are. I'm gonna spit them out. You can rewind this video as much as you want, but wouldn't it make sense in the COVID nation to pay more attention to this stuff than ever? To be super conservative right now, because we still don't know what this thing looks like, and it could come around for there's a 3rd and a 4th wave of the Rona, right? Or whatever it is. And I just want you to be ready, and I want your family. I want you to build a financial fortress around your family. It's on my wall. And so 7 steps, simple, easy peasy, works every time if you do it. If you don't do it, it doesn't work 100% of the time, right? You just got to do it. Step 1, any person can do this. Anybody can do this. Step 1, $1,000 emergency fund. You put it somewhere where you can't get at it. It's for an emergency. $1,000. Step 2, debt, snowball. We're just going to get rid of this debt. We're going to start with the smallest one first, regardless of interest rate. We're going to pay it off, and we're going to use that minimum payment you've been making to go to the next one. And we're going to take those 2 when that's paid off, and the next one, and the next one. Snowballs. Debt, bye-bye. No more debt. Yucky. Evil. Evil, right? 3rd baby step. We're going to take our $1,000 emergency fund from step 1. We're going to supersize it to 3 to 6 months of what it costs you to be you at home and in your business. If you're self-employed, 6 months. If you're not self-employed and your job looks rosy, there's a future in what you do, 3 months. Emergency fund for emergencies, not for a new couch, not for a new dirt bike, Sebastian, not emergencies. Set aside where you can't get it. It's not going to be earning a lot of money. It's for emergencies. It's insurance. Insurance costs money, not makes you money. So it's okay if it's just in a little 90-day CD, right? Somewhere where you can get it liquid. Baby step 3, 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. Baby step 4, and this is where it starts to get exciting, right? You have no debt. You've got an emergency fund that covers the house, the water heater if it blows, the transmission if it's gone. You can always buy another hoopty if you got 3 to 6 months set aside, right? And baby step 4 is simple, right? 15% into retirement funds. 15% of your annual household income into retirement funds, right? IRAs, Roth, you max your 401ks maxed, then Roth, and Roth IRAs, right? Now we're going to go into the 529s, baby step 5 for college kids, right? For the colleges. 529s, you can skip that if you have no little people. If you have little people like mine, can we send them to college at 8? Right? And, hello, handsome. And, right. And what are we on? We're on baby step 6. Okay, so we've paid, so the colleges, right? Now we're going to pay off our house. Simple, easy peasy. Just pay that. And guys, you're going to want to argue with me. I buy a rental. I want to invest in this. I could make more money. It's only, instead of paying 3% on my house, I can use that money to make 6%. No. Remember the study of the millionaires? 10,000 of them? Across the board, those people paid off their house before they worried about investing and all that stuff, right? But then it just frees you up with all your income to just crush it on investments. And baby step 7 is simple, buddy. Just start to give away money, man, because you're crushing it. You're fully funded. There's a fortress around your house. You're building wealth and a legacy. And you just get to, now you get to give away. It's so cool in the book that my book, right? It's The Millionaire Real Estate. And each time he's rewritten this timeless book, he wrote it in 90, I think 1990, right? Or 2000, right? He wrote it way back there, right? And here's what's so crazy about that book. It hasn't changed. It's the same stuff, except that he used to say, here's how we would, gross $1 million. Here's how we would net $1 million. Here's how we would keep, right? And the top of all the things of the pyramid of what you would do to become the millionaire real estate agent, the top of it now says, give away $1 million. Man. And guys, you might say, Seb, you're just so all about the money. It ain't about the money. It's about the freedom that money gives you. I can do a lot of good with a lot of money. Michaela's call. I better pick it up. Gape her on the forehead. Good times. Doesn't matter about that. Financial fortress, financial peace. 7 baby steps. Do it. I love you.